Hi everyone, just thought I will make a video to do with a project that I've only just started. Um, Recently I've come up with an idea, some rules for a war game. Uh, Stuff up in my head actually. It just seems to work out for me. The system itself seems to be that it's like lightning has struck twice, and I'm working things up in my head. I've actually done more work on it, but it's all up here at the moment. I've got a few notes written down. That's it. I'm gonna write down the other stuff because I've worked out to do with a bit more to do with leadership and how many to a unit and things like that. All that's been sorted out. The basics to do with the attacking and defending's already been worked out basically. Also, more in my head. I wrote some notes down to do with that part of it, so at least that's down. But this is something new, something fresh I'm working on at the moment, considering the other project, my card-based project, is at the moment nothing. I can't do anything with it. Well, obviously, as I said before, I mean, I've just got to wait on that. So I actually just popped into my head to do with this, and I thought, yeah, this looks and feels great to me. So I thought I'll go ahead with it, and that's what I'm doing. Also thought about it being more of a skirmish-based game, and then I had an idea. I thought, well, what area hasn't been covered as well? Steampunk's been covered pretty well anyway. But then I thought about, well, what about the B movies, the 50 B movies? And I thought, yeah, actually that would be a nice idea. A war game where there's rules, uh, where you can fight against ants, giant ants, or an classic alien invasion stuff, or even facing up against all these floating brains and stuff like that. Oh, just a classic 50s B movie type uh, rule set. It's them, and yes, this is my pup, so she's gotten bigger actually. Then I thought, well, why can't I put and do an RPG rules pretty much based on the some of the wargaming rules I'm coming up with. Have it in the same sort of like book. So you've got the wargame rules, which is for the classic B movie sort of feel with it, and then a rules light, hopefully rules light to do with the RPG side of things. It'd be different, of course. It's going to be different. And then I was thinking, well, I'll have to think of a way of it adapting the rules, adapting some up for the so when you're doing an RPG and you've got a really big battle, sort of like a wargame based battle in a way, so you can flip that over quickly over to the wargaming side of things, and then after it finishes, convert it back quickly. So I've got to come up with something like that. I'm quite excited with this. I'm going to use a D8, and actually I've just put a working title of Fire 8. Fire 8, yeah, play on words. So I've thought of a working title, but it's only a working title. I don't know what it'll end up being called in the end, but I'm gonna see what I can come up with, and then play test it with my group and then other people, and then send off the rules to people that like to try it out, and just go from there. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with with things that I'm coming up with in my head at the moment. She's just like my other dog. She steals the show. She really does steal the show. I'm going to show you this because you haven't seen her in a little while. She has really grown. She has gotten a lot bigger. Bless her. So yeah. This is the stuff that's been going through my head lately. Oh yeah, the Sons of Anarchy shirt. I just love this shirt. So thanks for that, by the way, again. So yeah, that's the sort of stuff that I've been thinking of lately. To do with other projects, RPG, straight war game projects. So with the card-based one, I've got to really wait until near enough the end of the year before we can pick up on it. Hopefully by Easter, we should be at a position to really get the rules all down and actually get it to the playtest phase of things. But at the moment, I think the stuff that I'm coming up at the moment probably get there before that. Well, I'm going to get permission from Gary to see if I can show you at least the character sheet. I won't explain exactly too much in too detail about what stuff does what. We're still working on it, but at least show you the character sheet for that. Anyway, thought I'll update people on some projects the projects that I'm working on at the moment. I got some more Bushido stuff coming up soon, and I will be also doing another separate video, obviously, doing depression as well. But anyway, thanks for watching. Only a quick one. Till next time.